Good day. Thank you for joining us on this video today. You got to a company called Strategic Accounting. Today we're talking about the organizational settings on the application. This is the fourth video in the series. If you go to my website www.strategicaccounting.co.za, on the right hand side is login to accounting. You get to this landing page over here. Please type in your username and password, then click on login. Alright, so you'll notice at the top there, if you created a free trial, that your trial period is expiring. We'll talk about how to subscribe to the application in the next video as well. So today we're going to feature the organizational settings of the application. So if you click at settings at the top, one of the videos talked about organizational settings. There was another video that talked about logos and branding. Today we're going to focus on this area over here, which is called other features, which is journals, products and services, and categories. Okay, so let's go to the help menu button. So when you click on help in the corner, you'll get to this help menu button over here. All right, so this is the setting side of the application. So if you want to go to any of the items that we're dealing with here, this is the setting side of the application. The first item we're going to deal with is journals. So if you click at journals over here, all right, the first thing that you need to understand is there's an activation tab for journals. So when you go back to the application and you click on journals, right, you get to this screen over here. You'll notice at the top here that journals does not appear in your main menu button. All right, so in order to activate that, what you need to do is you need to go to settings again over there. You go to your subscription settings or your profile settings. So you click on my profile. Then you come to this area over here. It says journal tab, display journals in main navigation menu. The option currently is set at no, so you click on yes. All right. So now you'll see that the journal tab is at the top over there. All right, that's the first item that we need to describe is the view as far as the journals is concerned. The next option now is to add a new journal. So click on new journal. Remember, the important thing is the transaction date that you're going to post the journal to, and the account numbers that you need to debit and credit as far as the application is concerned and as far as your books is concerned. Now I have to bring you back to the organizational settings of the application. So if you go to general settings over here and financial settings over here, so click on financial settings, we're dealing with a conversion date 1st of March 2018. So therefore, if you want to bring in opening balances from your previous accounting system, you're going to go to add new journal, all right, and you go and post this the 1st of March. That's right. If you're going to post it the 1st of March, that means it will appear in your financial records. If you're going to post it 28 February 2018, it will not appear in your financial records because your conversion date is 1st of March 2018. So that's very important to understand. Second thing as far as the journals is concerned is that you can set and clone journals. So let's go back to the menu button. So you can clone and reverse journals. So when you've cloned a journal, it will clone what the previous journal is all about. So when you're in the journal itself, and you've created a journal already, let's go and create a journal. So let's create a journal for sales income, and the description is test. And we're going to go create a credit of 100. We're going to go and debit an equity account 100. All right, and click on save. So the journal is saved. So you can go clone the journal. Now, if you want to create the same journal every month, you can clone the journal, click on 1, July, and you can remove that, and you can put that as journal number 2. That's going to be the same journal. Then you click on save. All right, so that's what you can do every month. Now, if you have reversing journals and you want to reverse this journal on the last day of the month, you can go and reverse this journal. And you can put the last day of the month and click on save. Then the journal will be there. All right, so that's what you can do with your journals. The most important thing that you need to understand as far as journals is concerned is that you can post your depreciation journals. The journals is repeating. Yeah, that means you can clone the journals every month. But the problem with journals is that please stay away from journals, because if you did not process your suppliers and you did not process your customers properly through a bank import and bank process, journals is not the option to use. Please consult to us as far as journals is concerned, because journals is very dangerous when it comes to financial record keeping. All right, so that's journals. Let's go back to the other items as far as the other features is concerned. So under features, it's got journals. You can book your year and month in journals over there. The second most important thing is about products and services. This is where we're going to set up the products and services. So this is a feature that is quite unique as far as the application is concerned. So under project, products, and services, you can add new items. So now we're selling boots. Let's go call this boots, and this is boots black. All right, so it's black. This is going to be a stock item. All right, we have got an open quantity at the beginning of the financial year. Our default sales account is purchases and cost of sales, and our quantity and unit price is 100. Our purchase unit is 80. Our VAT rate is 15%. Our VAT rate here is 15%. You click on save. All right, so now I've created a product and a service that I can do. So when I'm going to sell a item, as far as a sales invoice is concerned, all right, so what we need to do is we need to go create a contact. So we're going to create test 1 and test 1. We will get back to the creation of sales invoices and quotations and credit notes and later features. But now we're just creating something to work with in order to show you where the products and services feature will filter through as far as the application is concerned. So if you go to sales, now I'm going to create a new sales invoice and I'm going to select test 1. And I'm going to add the sales invoice number. So what we've got right here is we can create the sales products and the services products. So we'll get back to the sales invoice right now. So now we've created the products and services function as far as the application is concerned. And I'm going to make this both a customer and a supplier. Like I said, we'll get back to this function as far as the debit and credit function of the application is concerned when you're doing sales invoices, etc. Click on save. All right, so basically the products and services function is where you're going to set up your products and your default functions when you're selling items or when you're buying items as well. So this is quite an important feature that we'll spend time on right now in this video. So let's go back to the second item that we have over here. It's a category. So what is a category? A category is where now you want to report branches or you want to create a service type. So in my case, we've got a branch in Joburg. So you're going to call this Johannesburg. Okay, and our second branch is Cape Town. And we want to call that Cape Town or CPT1. So that's Cape Town over there. Okay, so that's Cape Town. So now we've created a category. Now under the reporting function, so when we're reporting, you can report by function or you can report by month. So in my case, I'm going to report by category, which I've created. So there's my categories over there. And I can report by month, and there's my reporting month over there. We will have videos dealing with the reporting function of the application, but right now, we're only dealing with the setup of the actual categories. Let's get back to products and services. As far as products and services are concerned, now we've created boots. We've created this as a default group. You can go and create groups. For example, we've got a product group for shoes. All right, so just click on refresh when your application does that. So let's go create a group called shoes. Shoes. Click on save. Now we've created an application numbering as far as that is concerned. We can create jackets. Okay, we can create jackets. So we're going to call this jackets and number 2. Okay, now we've created jackets. Now you want to associate your product with a specific item. Let's go back here. Okay. Now we're going to create this to the default category. We're selling in Johannesburg. Okay. And our default group, we are selling shoes. Okay, click on save. All right, so where does all of this item and all of this information filter to? So now we're going to create a sales invoice. Go back into draft because that's where we created the invoice. Remember, there will be a video talking about sales invoices and customers on a later stage. So let's go add the invoice. Now you've got an item, which is shoes, and now we've got a category, which is Johannesburg. It's got shoes, it's got the minimum price, and you can go and get add one and save and finish. All right, let's have a look at how our invoice looks like. There's our invoice, and there's our categories that we created, and that's basically what we have on the actual tax invoice. So when we're going to look at the reporting side of the application, now you want to run a products and services report. You go to reports. Now I've created an opening quantity, and I've not created a sale because if you go under sales, this is still a draft tax invoice. So now we're going to approve the invoice over there and go back into reports, go back into products and services. Now you want to see what you sold. I sold one quantity and I sold at 100 Rand, so that's my average price. Now there's nothing on the purchaser side because we didn't purchase anything. So now we're going to purchase the product. So we're going to add the invoice, go to test again, and that's our cost, and that's our template. And our cost is 80 Rand that we're buying this, and that goes to cost of sales. This is a Joburg branch, and we're buying boots, and our description is boots, and our unit price is 80. Click on save and finish, approve, go back to the reports, go run the products and services report again. Now you've created the sale, you've created the purchase. Now you can see what your closing value as far as the product is concerned. So our value of our product is 100 and our opening stock is 100. Therefore, that's our closing value as far as this is concerned. You can run this report by value only. You can run this report by quantity and value in that range that you have over there. All right, so that's basically what's sitting under other features. So just recap, you've got a journal function, you've got a products and services function, and you've got a category function. Journals is where you have opening balances you want to bring onto the application. Products and services is where you're selling products and services. And categories, you can create cost centers, departments, branches. That's quite nice because if you want to run and see how your different branches are doing, you can run a P&L by branch or by category, and you click on refresh over there. Then you can see I've made a sale for 100, I've got a cost of sale of 80, I've made a gross profit of 20. So that's quite nice to compare branches, categories, departments, cost centers, if you like. If you want to contact us, this is where we can be contacted. So if you go to my website, there's our contact page over there. We can be contacted at the following address. It is www.strategicaccounting.co.za. Our email address is info@strategicaccounting.co.za. Our mobile number is 083-561-8040. Telephone number 011-050-1616. Fax is 086-691-6065. We're based at corner Ravoni and Wessels Road. If you want to leave a message, please create a contact form for us over there and click on send. Thank you very much.